kind of started off, what's been going on the last 2 years?
Damn, I mean, that's a pretty broad question. Last 2 years. They told me, yeah, the surgery that you had done sort of worked. Basically, it's slowly failing. They take a cartilage cadaver and take out the cartilage and then implant it into your knee. And so it's kind of like this slow healing process.
All right, so it's 7:30 in the morning, and we're driving to surgery. And yeah, I'm about to go under the knife. This is my second knee surgery. You know, it's funny, I was thinking about it last night, and it's like, you know, my gut tells me this is the right move, and so I feel pretty good about it, you know, like I'm not feeling really nervous. I'm sure that will come once I actually get into the hospital. There's always something in the back of your mind when you're going in to get a surgery, like especially one, I guess, that's going to be as big as this one, but no, I honestly feel like pretty good about it, so I'm stoked.
In 2014, actually, I was skating a bunch. Like, I was on so many trips. It was just like, if you asked me to go on a trip, like, I was there. But then towards the end of it, it was like, whoa, my knee's feeling kind of weird. But it was never bad. It was like, it bugs me for like a minute when I step on my board, and then I'd skate and it'd be good. Come beginning of 2015, I was like, okay, what the fuck is wrong? Something's up. And I got an MRI of my knee, and they're like, oh no, you got runner's knee, man. So I need to go to physical therapy. What's the deal? Yeah, just stay off it, do a little bit of physical therapy, and like I would work out, I'd ride the bike, do all these different things, and it would make it feel better for a bit. And then I went and skated my last contest of the year. And then so after that weekend, I was like, it's over. Like, there's no skating. Like, I need to figure this out. And so what I did to my knee is I had cartilage damage, and it bruised the bone. It can't heal itself. So they poke the holes in the bone, it bleeds the area, and then it creates what's called fibrocartilage. You go in, you get the surgery done, and then it's like, you know, a year. Coming back from that, it was the most frustrating thing ever. It was straight up like starting from scratch, 100%. It was like, oh, this is what I know I can do, you know? But my knees only allow me to stay down here. I would try so hard and do so much shit to only get like 2-hour session. And yeah, so basically I was like, well, I can skate, so let's try and make it work. And so I started filming, you know, for the Yet News video and skating all of the contests and things like that. After a trip to Germany, and I was supposed to extend my stay and film with the Yet News guys. But as soon as the contest was done, I was just like, dude, this hurts so bad. So I flew straight home and I got an MRI. And they told me, yeah, the surgery that you had done sort of worked. Basically, it's slowly failing, and it's just going to progressively get worse. So just from years and years of skateboarding and like all that impact, I guess, has just beaten away at the cartilage. And so it's basically bone on bone. You know, now moving forward with the surgery that I have to get, it's a way different ballgame. What they're doing is called an OATS procedure, which is an osteochondral autograft transfer system. Does anyone know what that means? You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as I heard, I was like, all right, dude, what is that?
And when you call the OATS procedure, the acronym is really focusing on his own tissue and transplanting it from one side of the joint to another. We transplant bone and cartilage from someone that's not living, or we call a cadaver. And we take that fresh tissue that's still viable and we put it back into the knee.
So today we're at the surgery center in Santa Monica. I'm not actually getting surgery, but I'm getting my third round of injections in my knee. So we get a nice, tasteful needle into the center of my knee. But it does all the good things, all the right things that we want. So we're gonna do that.
How long is the needle? exactly?
Oh, maybe 4 or 5 inches.
Oh, nice.
Well, the process of going back to 100% after a procedure like this is based on phases. The first phase is we put this puzzle piece back into the knee, and the bone has to integrate, has to heal. And then once that occurs, it allows us the next step in progression where we begin to start conditioning the athlete in what we call non-impact ways, in the pool, on the bike, and then we start next step, which is return to play progressions. For a skateboarder, it's always about jumping and landing and forces and being able to distribute forces and do that efficiently. And part of that progression is understanding the load of what a skateboarder needs to do. So in the beginning, we'll start just with skating, just the motions of skating, the load, the accelerating, coming on, coming off, and then we'll start jumping, which is the heart of what he does. Didn't hurt him one bit.
Yeah.
Did you flinch?
I was doing my best not to flinch there.
He didn't flinch, he did great.
The good thing is, and I'm really stoked about, is that the success rate of coming back to skateboarding, they said, is about 85 to 90%. So